kyk hierdie feit dat maybe was topping graphics altyd so. Ek is net ignorant tot die past, maar fuck. Dis amazing performance, maar die krag wat getrek moet word deesdae.
Well, 40 series was actually baie 40 series was baie efficient teenoor die 7900s en teenoor die Radeon 7000s.
Pit lane speed limit is 50
Definitely.
kilometers per hour.
40 series was actually meer efficient.
The pit exit is clear. Push now. Limiter's still on. Disengage it.
Hoe dit sê word dat wat ek gekoop het is overkill vir Nxgen purposes.
Ja, dit het almal gesê toe ek my 3090 gekoop het. En
Skille goed.
alright, ek het wat ek gedoen het, ek het die 3090 gekoop, ek het 'n 6700 gehad, XT.
Ja.
Koop ek die 3090, toe mine ek vir so 4-5 maande, en toe verkoop ek die 6700 en toe het ek my 3090 se geld teruggemaak.
Hier is 'n mark van die twee van my buddies wat ook die timing reg gekry het. Dis seker hier rondom wat se jare was daai? Was dit in die crypto boom?
Nie in die boom nie, maar dit was voordat dit bekak geraak het, ja.
Net voor die einde. Okay.
Ja, ek dink soos low 205s. Ek is way off. Ek het gisteraand ook 'n goeie paar lap gevat voordat ek die vibe gekry het.
Ja, vat 'n rukkie om mense oog in te daal hierso.
Dink omdat dit donkerder is, vang jy jou 'n bietjie uit initially.
True that, like ook nie keer gewees met foggy.
En omdat jy minder top end het, kan jy actually bietjie later break, so jy moet om 'n bietjie anders te ry.
Baie waar. Dis kom ek dis maar so pedantic was vir trekstyd want dit maak so 'n fucking verskil op hierdie trek. O ja, daar is soveel resistance nie meer.
Ek moet soos die wiele van die fucking kar afry om by hulle tye te wees. Like, I wouldn't want to race like this, but just to keep up. It was the same yesterday, Alwyn. Remember, like in the beginning of the session, I got better at the end, but in the beginning of the session, I had to like absolutely, like I was like, I need to like kill this car just to stay up, just to stay competitive.
Yeah, this is 4 territory. If the sun comes up, it's Porsche.
Like there's a competitive lap, but I'm still 0.4 away from Benji.
Yeah, he had to throw that fucking car around to get that lap. He's very good in, obviously the most important 2 corners in the track, cutting and going down for skyline. This telemetry sometimes even less.
Sector 2 is 2.3 seconds.
Almost until the outside banking into 10-4. Banking the outside line. Then brakes, downshifts twice. I think that's probably a fuel saving light.
I don't think we will need to fuel safe actually here tonight.
Yeah, I agree.
Watch your speed, watch the track limits, please Elvis. Look out for the pit squad limit.
One thing worth forward on
Box in,
if you run a full tank is
217 meters.
On the last 5 laps to go, the tyres tires are completely fucked.
100 meters.
So I really don't want to do
50 meters.
stints with a full tank.
But remember, you can't go full, eh? 80% max.
Full tank being full capacity,
Front
yeah.
right,
Okay.
99%. Rear right, 99.
Ultimate pace is not painting
There's
the
a car
entire
behind.
picture for
Stay
today,
inside the
so
line.
Definitely.
We've got cold tyres. We need to get some heat into them.
no, I want to do a race. Left,
Car to your right. Clear on the right side.
but thank you. Porsche is going to be useless on full fuel. Understeer so much.
New fastest lap for McCluskey, 204.26.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going? Yeah. Let's get some laps in quickly. Then check. How's the practice been going?
Yeah, there's some
It's going.
proper quick oaks, yeah. I don't know, it takes me a while to get my eye in on this track. Even last night as well, but like the bronze oaks are faster than half of the gold field, so.
Oh really, eh? So you gotta just maybe take a cruise, not even try, just drive it.
But it's well worth it to practice because the conditions are a bit weird. It's very foggy, so you lose a bit of top end.
Okay.
So you have to like drive it harder in the brakes and stuff. It's a bit interesting, shall I say. But the first half of the race, your pace isn't really going to matter because you need to get past people. It's only going to matter after the pit stops and you start getting a bit of gaps and stuff.
Yeah, of course.
Start spinning, especially for us, like starting at the back of the field.
Yeah, geez, I was thinking like, where do you even get a nose in here without causing trouble? It's gonna be tough.
Well, it's all about prepping for the straights, eh?
Yeah.
And people
set it up for.
You'll be surprised. People do make silly mistakes and lose quite a bit of drive. There's a lot of places where you can lose the rear or mess up a corner and have to lift, and then that creates opportunities. So then it's just the oak that you're following must be like, okay, this guy's going to overtake me now. I need to give him space. If he's a bit of a retard, then it's not going to help.
Hello.
Just killed myself. Not killed, but drove into the wall.
Well, I see, it's very foggy. Very gloomy.
I'm gonna go do a pit in quickly, and then I'm gonna go put in more fuel, and then try a run on a fuller tank. So where do you brake on the pit line at the first king? Pretty much.
23.
Space will come to me at the end.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
What a good feeling in the pits.
You'll probably come past me in a sec.
I'm running full tank. I'm letting Harry come past as well.
Hello.
Hello? Having
Hello.
internet issues.
How you doing?
Good man. I saw you had a disconnect. Were you having some connection issues?
No, my mic wasn't doing it again.
Oh shit.
P19. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace.
I haven't seen Lucas Seed or any of the sessions coming up to this race. I wonder if he just decided to piece them out.
Maybe.
Yeah, but also the reason I'm saying is because the way he like not rocked up for the sprint race, the second race last week was also a bit like suspect.
Sector 1 is 0.7
Because if
off
you're in
the
the
pace.
championship, you don't do stuff like that. I just hopefully have a clean race. Hopefully get a podium or so. This is the track where in COVID we did that forward esports thing, and I was leading. Like I did all the hard work. I got pole. I led past the pit stop. Like got everything right, and then had like I still remember my wife coming home, and in all of that random like lapse of concentration, and I touched the curb and I spun. And then I ended up coming second. And the prize I won was a rally experience. But it was COVID and the rally experience was in Joburg.
Yellow flag.
You get there.
I didn't. First place was a G29. That I was planning on selling my T300 and my G29 and getting a Fanatec. But that was the plan if I won the thing, which I was looking very good to win, like 2/3 through, and then
Moltke die Elde happened. No plans of those contact with the enemy.
And then I finished second, but like myself and but still Barry's who won that thing. You don't have to go that wide there, Jay. A lot of the corners, the grip is on the inside and the camber is right at the apex. If you go too wide, you miss the camber.
Alright.
Like the first 2 corners are like that. A lot of the corners, if you go too wide, you just miss the camber and fucking the car doesn't turn. Just look at Adam Wilson Weir's laps, you'll see. Cooking the rears.
Gold, bronze.
20 minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left.
Gold.
But those are low fuel laps. He just comes out of the pits and he does low fuel laps.
Like, for instance, he's done. He's gone for alternative. Oh, wait. I
Which
get
one?
what you're saying.
You can come through.
That's the thing.
Doesn't feel like this.
Was a bit wider than what I would have wanted. But what you can do with this track, if you can make the guy in front of you run tighter lines and stuff, because you get in such a rhythm at this track, if you make the oak in front of you run a slightly different line, they can crash easily.
0.42 off the pace.
Like, promise you, because you're so used to the speed you're running, you make someone run a slightly different line.
Sector 2 is 1.3 off the pace. Now delete this lap, you've cut the track.
Right, some of these guys probably don't even have damage check down. This guy in front of me is driving with rear wheel damage.
They're going faster. Nice. I did a race at Road America once and I got damage and it made the car rotate better.
That's
like it made it a bit more sketchy, but just enough to actually make me lap nicer. And when I repaired the damage, the car was a bit more stable, but I actually struggled to do the same lap times the following stint.
I had damage in the NEC that it fucked up a steering angle. And then the subsequent prang actually corrected the angle, so I could take high-speed corners fast again.
Okay, so Full tank race pace is not bad. But I should be in it. No. And word of advice, Jeff, if you get any rear damage, be careful over the mountain. Like, don't just go flat out the next lap, like, feel it out.
I can imagine.
And also, you need to lift before the corner and accelerate through the corner.
0.6 off the pace. Alright, Elvis.
If you lift,
Makes sense, yeah.
Left, that's
if you lift mid-corner with damage, like if you realize, oh, the car's getting unstable and stuff, you're pretty much dead already. And if you do somehow make a big slide and you save it, the tires are going to be cooked for the next corner. So you're dead already. So yeah.
Okay. Thanks. Keep an eye out. Yes, that top of the mountain is mentally loading, eh?
Yeah, but it's you know, I imagine it's the traffic. We did some laps 2 nights ago, eh? It was quite a lot of fun, I must say. It was quite a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And our single screen oaks have got fuck all visibility. Storno, look at that, my bro.
Sector 2 is 1.2 off the pace.
Proper lap.
Thank you. But can I do it 30 times in a row?
You don't have to. You're going to be starting closer to the front, I would imagine. I reckon you and Corey Price might have a good opportunity to just cruise away at the front. Anyone starting behind Ben or Trio is more of a liability.
Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
Oh, how about you exit the track? Instead of standing at the top of...
Ah, come on. You got damage on the back end. That was not bad. I was 2/10 up on my lap. On like lap 4 or 5 of high fuel.
Sector 1 is 1.2 seconds off the pace.
I'll put in and then I'll do a normal couple of laps and then we're good to go.
You've got half your fuel left.
Car left, clear on your left.
So the pit lane, basically where it kinks, you can start braking. And then like a little bit cut the corners as you enter the pit. If you come into the pit too hot and you go wide, you have screwed your entire race. I'm gonna go get some water and stuff to get ready for the race.
Okay, Elvis, we need to watch these track limits. P20.
Right side.
Very
right.
deceptive. Because the outside line closes on you as you turn in.
Sector 1 is 2.9 seconds off the pace. 10 minutes to go, that's 10 minutes left. Right front, 92%. Right rear, 93.
Good question, where is he?
He's on deck.
Is he on track? Copy.
Yeah, behind me.
I haven't actually done a lot of races around this track.
Same, yeah.
I've done 3 races in Gran Turismo. One was good. I've done 1 actual race in ACC. It was good. And 1 race in iRacing after I've already won the championship. It was like the last race of the season. So luckily I've already won because it was not so good.
My brother-in-law raced here in RX8 Cup a couple of weekends ago.
Sweet.
Looked flipping cool.
One of the best memories from this track is when they ran that like open saloon championship. And that oak in
Your
that
exit's clear.
fucking
Don't cross the
1,200
white line.
horsepower
Disengage
Skyline was
limiter.
like threatening it up the hills. He crashed eventually, but it was just so funny to watch. Like how he would like just absolutely demolish everything else, and then over the mountain, nothing can get past him.
Yeah.
And then they get close on
Block
the
everyone.
straights, and he just goes like, pulls like a second or 1.5 seconds on the straight.
Yeah, and everyone's stuck behind him.
Okay, Elvis, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. All of that tonight.
Yeah.
No fast repairs now. Yep.
There's a car approaching. Stay behind the white line. Your tyres are cold, watch out.
Stay left. Clear right.
Danny Switzer, since when is he back?
Jeez.
Is it?
Hello?
I thought he was European. I don't remember.
On the right. You're clear right.
But like he can't start this race and then start in front. That's not good for the championship. Oh, Shawnee.
Right, see for the race, bareback.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. V21.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Few hours of madness. Really? The problem with having a corded headset, when you lean over and the cord goes and falls in your coffin.
Mic check, please, Jamie.
Checkered flags out, 21st.
Yes, mate, I can hear you.
That's the end of the session, 21st.
Oh, straight like that into it, eh?
Yep. Oh, Sean is on pole. Get it, Sean. Don't fuck this up, bro. You've got the pace to create.
Right, good evening, everyone. So not a lot from me to add on to what Gav said in his notes this morning. This is a 2-hour race, as you know, not a 200-metre race. So let's not try too hard in the early corners. If we do have a full course yellow, I'll aim to get it as soon as I possibly can, especially if it's spotted on top of the mountain. But please show care for the yellow flags if you're approaching an incident. I can't stop it instantaneously. Yeah, just take it easy. With the start, can I please have a 5-second gap between the classes? It's very important that you all start evenly, especially, and I don't wish to pick out classes, but the bronze class really needs to tightly form and start at the appropriate time. So let's not have any false starts from everybody, because you have spent 2 hours trying to race for a position that may end up getting changed after the race. So as much as we don't like to do it, you don't want to see it, so if we can try and have a nice clean start, that would be great. Okay, I'll give you a 30 seconds when the commentator gets through the grid. Enjoy.
Following a great round at Zandvoort for himself.
Huh?
Matthew Addy's third in the championship will start 8th.
My car's on the pit losing fuel while we have to wait for some guy who's being late.
Matthew Cheverton and Jeffrey
Good luck,
Kruger
guys.
back of
Just
their
eject
Good luck.
eject, chain.
in the
Eject,
bronze
reload your
category,
setup,
quite a few
your fuel's back.
drivers in this category, 14 drivers in the bronze
Yeah, but I've done that
category,
before and you exit
and at the front of
and
the grid
then...
will be Andy
The
Chell
grid goes
in
in
Quentin
when
Mouse
you
Motorsport.
Yeah.
Alongside him will be Stephen de
You
Gravelli.
missed the start.
Mark Sykes, Mr. Nxgen.
Yeah, where's
so
Wesley?
start third on this grid with Danny Switzer, a former winner in the bronze
I hope he
category,
doesn't think
will
practice
start
starts at
third.
9.
Sammy Ariba will start
I told
fifth
him
with
to
Michael
fucking rock up
Evangeli
at
in
8.
6th position. Andy Rooney in 7th with Elwin Sykes,
Was he on the track just now?
last season bronze champion.
Was he?
in
I haven't
Yeah.
seen him.
12th place.
He was driving behind me.
John Berry will start in 31st overall, and 9th on this grid with Simon Hunt in 10th. Stein
30
Benson will
seconds.
start 11th with Rob Savage alongside him in the 12th position. And then
He had a
final
problem
two on the
with
grid,
his
very
Discord
back of the
yesterday.
overall grid, and the very back
Yeah.
of the bronze category
So he might
will
not be
start
able
Wesley
to
Lewin and championship
join the
leader
Discord.
Adam Wilson-Weir. That's our grid for
Alright, James, this is the mountain. See you guys.
this
Have fun.
round tonight. And there's still a couple of drivers.
It's a 2-stopper, right? Or
And,
1 stop?
just
Yep.
trying to work out,
10
Two.
seconds.
there we go. It's
Yeah.
actually going
I don't
for
think
a
we need to
short
feel safe. I think we'll be
lap.
alright.
Very short one. They're gonna go
Especially,
around
I
the
think you can
final
feel safe a lot in
chicane,
traffic
and then
initially.
the final 90 degree
Okay.
corner of Murray's.
Because I think over the
All
mountain,
tires all round. The track temp is 19
It's gonna be just
Celsius.
so
the air
bloody
temp
slow.
is 18.
like being in the pack and the Constantino effect, like you're just going to...
Yeah, just Constantino.
Okay, rolling start. Follow car number 37 in the right lane.
Drivers will start in their groups and their categories, but they will be spread out by about 3 or more seconds.
The safety car speed is 75 kilometers per hour.
Driver didn't make it to the, in fact, I think 2 drivers did make it to the
I'm gonna
grid.
start
seeing Andy
around the
Rooney and
corner.
Stein Vatens didn't make it to the grid. That's a big shame for Stein
I reckon
Vatens
we're going to be
especially,
close to being
as
around the
he
corner.
was
Car
fairly high
111,
in the
drop back to the rest of your class.
A lot of those bronze category drivers forward because both Rooney
Choppy.
and Vatens were bronze category drivers. And look at this weather, it's going to be so difficult to pick out the crowd here.
Okay, Elvis, here we go.
We can have a nice, safe lap 1 for these drivers. Sean Shute will lead us to the line.
Go!
On the track out there, the bronze category drivers are in the
Oof.
at the front, and then there's
Never what you want to see.
and then quite a gap to the bronze category. As soon as the bronze
Oh,
category
looks like
drivers
braking
get
very
moving,
early for turn 1. Watch out.
the gold category drivers will be off and away, but all drivers must wait in their categories.
Silver class. Green flag.
Here we go, the gold category is go. Sean Shute leads us off the line with Ben Bennyworth alongside. We've got Corey Price there.
Car to your left.
Endurance winner. He's right in 3rd place.
Still
Looking
there,
second
hold on.
place already is Corey Price. As
Hold
we
it.
head out of turn number 1 and up the mountain straight.
Still
with this
there.
gold category. Up the hill where they go.
There's an incident in.
Bronze class.
Looks like it's
Green flag.
Still there. Clear to your left.
Okay, start will do. Time to get to work.
Paul Williams will lead the silver group off here into turn number 1 with a nice gap already to the other silver category drivers. We're going to get
Left side. Hold your line.
As a result,
Still there. Left side clear.
Incident in turn 5. We think it might be Stone.
On your right. Hold your line. Right side clear.
Still leads as we head over the mountain and now down the mountain. That is the Montreal Endurance winner, Corey Price, in 2nd place already. He'll definitely feel
0.2 behind the Mustang.
flashing his lights already to try and put off Sean
And I'm still 0.2 behind the Mustang.
Presumably that's what they're trying to do, and now they're towards the bottom of the mountain. It's the out straight here of Conrod Straight. Very exciting straight here at Bathurst. High speed they'll reach on this circuit. This is on board with Corey Price in the slipstream, 6th gear, following Sean
The
Shute.
Mustang is strong.
The next car is Lewin, car number
They're not so strong in
79,
the
A
brakes,
license,
though.
and their rating is 1.8.
One-on-one, you can get the Mustang at the end of the straight. You must
Oh,
just be close
dude.
enough.
Fucking this oak.
Corey Price is going to go for a move into the final corner.
Who was it? Corey?
Us.
Yeah, I thought so. He was very aggressive in the other race as well. What did he just send you?
Gap to B30 behind is increasing.
I probably
It's
could have
now
left in space.
0.14.
Yeah, he's quite quick, so he wanted to get to the front and run away.
On your left. Still there. Hold your line. You're clear left. On the left. They're still there. Hold your line. Clear on the left
What
side.
did Joppy do?
Left side. Still there. Stay with them. They're still there. Still there. Hold it. Clear left.
Silver pack at that might be due to that. That may be what caused that penalty. But that is Jamie Dory there in the gold category. That's Corey Price into the lead of this race. Now, silver category, there's become some other categories now. That is Paul Williams in 2nd place now. I'll declare him 1st place because Siemens will have to go into the pits to serve his penalty.
Oh. Crash before the straight.
Race is a penalty like that. But we've got a silver category.
There's an incident in Forest Elbow. It looks like Williams.
Jeff Kruger and Matthew Shepard fairly close together. They're ahead of George Stone and Matthew Adler, which means they've progressed some places. Oh, and we've got an instant here. That's Paul Williams off into the wall and Jason Rapp. This is a replay of how that happened. See if we can get a good angle of it. It's Paul Williams heading into the corner. They're quite far apart actually, so we'll see what happens. As the corner goes to Paul Williams. Oh, there's a big dash to the inside actually. From Jason Rapp.
Left side.
Paul Williams was super
Still there. Hold on. To your left.
Side by side in the bronze category. Now, Danny Switzer is a former winner in this category, in this championship. And actually, Danny Switzer won a future race some time ago, and now he's about to make his way into the lead. Here, he's got Mark Sykes potentially pushing him down the straight as we head towards the chase. Very, very daring braking here, and he has long extended his braking, shortened his braking distance from Andy Chow. He actually went off the track.
A29.
Andy Chow fights back to the outside. He'll go for the next corner, and he comes across to guard the inside, going into the left hand of the final corner. Switzer powers it around the outside, but there's a little bit of room run out there as he takes a little bit of the grass, and Mark Sykes takes the inside. 3 wides, they head towards the front straight here. And Mark Sykes will try and take second place for Andy Chow. Oh, there was a tiny, tiny bit of contact there.
Okay, Elvis, the next car is Lewin, car number 79, A license, and their rating is 1.8.
And we've seen he's capable of winning many races in this bronze category. He won the most races in the bronze category last season, and he's won a race already this season. Number 3, our championship leader, Adam Wilson. He's gone right there, and he's relinquished the position to Wesley Lewin. That'll put him in 9th place for the moment. Stein Vatens has gone from bad to worse for him. He started from the pits, I believe. He has, Stuart's spent a bit late, so that's not a good start.
That's a new fastest lap for Drew, 2:05.00.
Now in the silver category, we missed a little bit here as Nigel Scott is now in the lead of this category, which shuffled up a little bit due to the incident we saw not too long ago.
Bean, car number
If
63.
I came into turn 1, I get a car left, oh, coming out of the pits. I cucked myself. I thought Jamie did like, or I thought Benji did like a dive bomb of note.
Very good news for him, and see how he can carry this forward. Shepperton is in 3rd place, which is a brilliant, brilliant start to this endurance race for him on only lap 4. Jeffrey Kruger is not too far behind in 5th place here. We've got Alan McCain right between them there.
Stay right. Still there. Clear on the left.
So we can see that again tonight. But IBC, Phil McDougall get involved in said battle, and Nigel Scott all the way from the way.
The next car is Adam, car number 4, A license, and their rating is 1.9.
Still 1 and 2.
P28.
And Corey Price, they've broken away a little bit from Ben Bennyworth here, who's under a little bit of pressure from Ben Altria, so the two Bens facing it off with each other. The championship leader, Ben McCluskey, is in 9th place, up 3 places, and he's ahead of the closest rival, Harry Langford for the moment, so that's a good start for Ben McCluskey, and Stephen Wessels is right in front of him. Now, Stephen Wessels didn't finish the last endurance round of the endurance, so in fact, he needs good points here, because the endurance rounds give you the most points if you're in the higher positions. You can score up to as much as 50 points for finishing positions in each endurance round, and if you get the fastest lap, you get those 2 points. That round gives you more points than you get in any other round this season. Not endurance races. It's quite
Price, car number 33, is now in the lead.
Dory just got killed. Probably by Corey. Oh, yo, that was close.
Okay, Elvis, ignore that fucker in the mirror, stick to your line, nail those exits.
Oh, it's breaking so early. Yo, that almost killed me.
Don't panic.
Silver category, I'm going to take a look to them because Phil McDougall is the fastest lap race so far. Only 5 laps in, but he's catching up with Nigel Scott. And that means he's also breaking away from Matthew Shepton behind. It's quite a distance to Matthew Shepton behind, as you can see there, 2-second gap. We have to switch to the Sykes is now ahead of Danny Switzer. Here's how he did it. Right behind Danny Switzer's heading to the final corner.
Alright, Elvis, the next car is Sauvage, car number 18.
Then too, it feels like the Porsche needs a 2.5 gear. Like third gear is just a bit too long and second gear is too short.
Yeah.
See how Dan Switzer reacts to that. John Barry in fourth place. He's a driver that's won multiple races this season.
Price, car number 33, is leading the race.
John Barry has won 3 races this season, 2 sprints and 1 feature race, and was Williams' previous endurance race winner in this category. So we've got that point in the endurance race here, where things have been calming down a little bit across some of these categories. So a few battles established here, the drivers are now settling into a rhythm, trying to get themselves to the race. About first pitch up in about 20 to 25 minutes time. We did see at Montreal there were a lot of drivers
Huge train.
in that race. Definitely towards the end, and a lot of drivers helped out with safety cars making it onto the circuit during that race.
I had a run on the Mustang out of turn 1. Like proper.
Bean, car number 63.
Nose
is
under
down
his
the
rear
lead.
wing. Pull out, does nothing.
The gap behind is now 0.5.
He did outbrake himself a little bit. It was really just right. But Angel outbrakes himself, goes off a little bit. Now he's under trouble for fourth place here. From Stephen Cavelli, who's right on his outside. But to the inside goes Wesley Lewin, trying to take 2 in 1 corner there. Well, he got Stephen Cavelli. Will he get Andy Chow? He's got the inside for the next corner. He covers off. Adam Wilson-Williams on the inside of Stephen Cavelli, heading into turn number 1. Lays on the brakes is Andy Chow. And through he goes. Nice defending there from Andy Chow. In front of Stephen Cavelli and Wesley Lewin.
But I can't fuel safe because I'm 0.3 behind Gather, but Benji's 0.4 behind me. So I can't tap off too much, but then Benji
Check
can
your
dive.
left. So you're on the left side.
Making his way into 6th place here. Cavelli the inside line for this corner, but arguably the outside is the better line for the position they were in. And Wilson is now in front before they get into the next corner. Up to 6th place goes our championship leader. To the front of this category, Mark Sykes is opening the gap to Danny Switzer. What was Mark Sykes had fatigue today? Fantastic from him tonight. At the moment, 1.5 clear off Danny Switzer in the Mustang. Still, silver category between Nigel Stock and Phil Moore. Now, looking at all the lists that is here at Bathurst today, this is what the drivers can see. So it's not terribly visible for these drivers, but it will affect
Left. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Stay with them. Hold your line. Clear on the left.
Oh, that guy was talking on the radio, that's a penalty.
Just ignore him, he'll go away. B26.
Oh,
There's an incident in the cutting. Looks like it's stone.
Jeffrey Kruger ahead of Alan McKay, and this is how he did it. He went off the track. He's following close behind Matthew Shelton, and this is up the top of the circuit. This is heading towards Philly. Fast left-hander, when he's turned 80 length the corner, he's had to go off the track, and he's had to slow down to just keep the car in a straight line and recover it, and that allows Jeffrey Kruger in front into 4th place in this race. But McCain will fight back. He's back on the rear of Kruger, and Kruger is not too far away from Shelton. So
Barber, car number 32, is leading the race.
Bronze category, you see on the track map up there, it's fairly
Because
split.
Lambo's blocking us so much now.
We've got second and third place fairly close together. Danny Switzer is under a bit of pressure here from Jonathan Berry.
Okay, Elvis, you're reeling. Sauvage in. The gap is now 1.0 seconds. B24.
Berry's got off a little bit from his back. It's brilliant start to race from the
The guy in front is Degrief, car number 23, A license, and their rating is 0.9.
Now, I don't know how much the Nxgen guys like to work together, but Gaz Williams holding up Stefan Russell certainly.
Look lively in the Porsche, boys, because it's getting spicy. Yo, Shauna, you're just at the back of the queue again.
I am now.
Sweet. Going that way slowly, the bunch of us.
Yep.
Right, the guy ahead of us is Sauvage, car number 18. You've used half your fuel. Incident in McPhillamy Park. It looks like Lewin.
On your left. Clear on your left.
As in the position or crash? Spin out. Oh, damn it. No, Mike, I can feel the Porsche is getting light now. Not an easy car to drive right now. Low fuels when it gets tricky. Oh, Gazza's got them run on him. See if I can follow him through. I was there, mate. You just turned in. I was there already. I was always going to do that.
There's an incident in Murray's Corner. We think it might be Roney and Lewin, 22nd place. The gap to Hunt behind is increasing. It's now 0.31.
Oh, looks busy up here.
Yo, I made a fucking dive from and a half here. Old switcheroo, but Gazza gave me ruined because I ran a bit wide. But it was awesome.
Trying to go around the outside of both Nxgen drivers. Bamford's a bit wide there. He will relinquish the position there to the plus.
Okay, now I need to focus.
Russell's back in front of Gaz Williams now. Let's see how that happens. This is quite a far way back, but actually because Gaz Williams is not
No, he's real.
Russell's able to gain on Gaz Williams down the straight now. Like I was mentioning, the slipstream train's gone. He dummies in to the left and then the right. He's able to get in front, bunch up the pack. That's a clever move from Russell's. And McCluskey wasn't able to get around Gaz Williams because Gaz Williams blocked him off. Oh, we've got an instant.
Full course yellow,
Full course
15
yellow.
seconds.
That is
What?
Full course yellow in
What's that?
15 seconds.
Incident
Wait, now?
Murray's
10,
corner.
Yeah.
Looks like
9,
it's
9,
8,
8,
7,
7.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Clear to your
Full
left.
course yellow.
Left side.
There's an incident in Hell Corner with Ferry and Switzer.
That's fine. They're not allowed to. Penalty. Once the guy starts talking, you're not allowed to overtake.
Still there. Stay with them. They're still
Pit
there.
limiter.
Still there.
No, you're not. When
Hold your line. Still there. Hold on. Left side.
the
Clear.
moment they start saying full course yellow, you're not allowed to overtake.
There's an incident in Hell Corner. It looks like debrief. There's an incident in Griffin's Bend. It looks like Stone. Alright, Elvis. The next car is Adam. Car number 4. A license. And their rating is 1.9.
Absolutely destroyed. Heavy impact into the wall there. In that incident,
Yeah.
right on the back of Langford, he's carried on okay, not too much.
But the accident now under yellow.
Incident in the
Not
cutting.
any yellow.
Looks like it's Stone.
Yeah.
Goal
Yeah.
down the back straight now. Bronze category ahead onto this end of the second straight on this turn 2.
Yeah, you should save fuel if you don't have the throttle flat. Eh?
Yeah.
Mark Sykes lead a little bit. We'll have to find out.
Shame. What happened to Jesse Wilkins?
There's an
Did
incident
he
in
crash?
Turn 5. We think it might
I helped
be
him.
Stone.
Oh, under the yellows or what?
No,
There's an
that was the
incident
cause of
in
the
the cutting. It looks
Oh,
like it's
okay.
Sykes, Berry, and Switzer.
It was like a price
On the
move
left.
on me.
Yo, if Gather didn't give me a gap,
Hold your line.
it would have been a crash. But
Still there. Hold your line.
because you see that with the some
Still
some
there.
people,
There's an incident in Turn 8.
you can
Looks
dive
Stone.
because you can see what's going to happen and you give a bit of
Big
space.
pile-up in
Full course
Griffin's
left.
Here we
Bend.
go.
Full course yellow ending. Wait for the
Incident in
countdown.
Turn 5. We think it might be Berry and
Tommy
Switzer.
win.
The guy in front is debrief. Car number 23.
Hold your
5,
line.
5,
4,
4,
3,
There's an
2,
incident in
two,
Quarry.
1.
Looks like
1.
it's
Green flag.
Sykes, Berry, and Switzer.
Clear left.
Incident in the cutting. It looks like Lewin, Hunt, and Sam.
now Benji's right on me. I had almost a second to Benji. Full course yellow, lost all of it.
So we'll see across the next timing beams. The gap start for these drivers. Disrupt some others that
This Mustang pulls 0.4 in my slip on the straight, almost 0.4. It's ridiculous.
3.5 seconds clear of Ben
Watch your right. Hold your line. Clear to your right.
There's an incident in the chase. We think it might be Chow.
Crash up ahead, crash up ahead.
Clear on your right.
Getting to
before
Skyline.
Skyline.
Yeah. He is moving.
Okay, Elvis. The next car is Lewin. Car number 79.
Car to your left. Clear left.
B28. You've got about 3 laps of fuel left.
No
Oh,
problem.
Left side.
Did he kill you?
Hold your line. Still there. Still there.
Benny Wolf was the ook had lost it.
Yeah.
Still there. Stay with them. Still there.
Where's my Jim causing beam?
Still there. Hold on. You're clear left. Left side. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
If I can get past our trio, one of these oaks, I can actually...
Langford making mistakes in front of me.
Car left. They're still there. You're clear left.
.324, 3 laps of fuel remaining.
So Benji has me coming into Skyline. I've got him coming out of Forest Arbor. Just in my slip still.
Fastest lap for Barber, 204.68. There's an incident in McPhillamy Park. We think it might be Hunt.
Now he's under a bit of pressure from Matthew Addy, who has got Jeffrey Kruger here trying to recover his race. Already on it. Challenges for 5th place in the silver category, side by side as they go into the chicane. Through goes Kruger, clinical move there. Back to 5th place, and now he can look to get back. Alan Kane. That's Stein Gators that Kruger despite the passage a moment ago. Martin Stiles is back more down. Wide heading out of Lowe's corner there. There's some way behind Nigel.
Oh, Ultra's off. He saved it. Don't know how, but he did.
B25, come on man, stop fucking it up. Only 2 laps of fuel left.
Yo, I don't know how he saved that.
Hunt behind is pitting. The gap to Sam behind is now 1.8.
But just think.
New fastest lap for McCluskey, 204.24.
But because the car is out of shape there, it means that his grip is not the same on Alan McCain's car, and then pitting soon.
Yeah, I need to put in on this lap.
Yeah, me too.
Remember the other races, the undercut was quite strong. The Ultra sent it on Barber, which means now they've slowed us all up. So now McCluskey is going to get up to my bumper just before the pit stop, and my second will be gone. That's annoying. Would have been easier if they didn't race each other.
B22, you've only got enough fuel for this lap.
Okay. Barbie hit the ball in front of me. Wall in front of me, and then I also hit the wall, but no damage. This is annoying. I've got to run on him, but I can't overtake him because I'm going to overtake him and then dive into the pits.
The leader, Price, is pitting. Bean, car number 504, is now leading. Jada is pitting from position 6. Looks like he'll come out just in front of you. Incident in Skyline. Looks like it's Alan. Yellow flag. Phil is pitting from P7. We think he'll be close in front of you when he exits.
Full course yellow in 15 seconds.
Oh, I'm going to come just out of the pits. Sean, you might be alright.
There's an incident in Skyline.
10,
It looks like
9,
Alan.
8, 7, 6, 5,
There's an
4,
incident in the S's.
3,
We think it might be
2,
Alan.
1.
Okay, Elvis,
Full course yellow.
in this lap, box this lap. There's an incident in the chase. It looks like Bean and Sykes.
Next one car doesn't hold his brakes. Fucks up my line.
There's a big pile up in turn 9. Incident in turn 16. It looks like it's Alan. There's an incident in turn
The full
17.
course yellow
We think
was
it might be Alan.
20 seconds earlier. I would have gained so much.
There's an incident in right tailbone. It looks
Oh,
like
yeah.
Alan.
We're in the pits.
I was in the pit already when it happened.
This
If it-
fucking bronze driver, you can't even finish something you fucking tries to top.
Ish.
Incident in turn 19. It looks like it's Alan.
Was on the inside of the walking off the bronze car.
The full course yellow.
Yeah.
Oops.
Don't tell me you're sending it.
There's an incident in
I was in the
Corner. Looks like it's Bean.
It's fine if you're in the pits, just don't send it out of the pits.
I did, but I stopped sending it shortly after.
Incident in the chase. It looks like Lewin, 2 litres left.
Price lost quite a bit of time.
Right in front of me. Well, you put it in front of me. How far was he ahead? Maybe he was slow into the pits.
Quite a lot of drivers pretty early. Price, our previous race winner being race leader, being one of them.
Is our fuel gonna last at the end?
There's an incident in
I don't
Hell
think so.
Corner. We think it
I
might
don't
be
think so, you're gonna have to
Sykes
put the green.
and
No, you don't have to pit again, but I mean,
Five
well,
laps is
one was...
50 minutes.
Yeah, because we went over an hour and a half
Yeah,
on
it's
the
like
50,
35 minutes left of the race. I mean, we have to pit.
There's an
Yeah, it's
incident
gonna
in
be fine.
turn 20. It looks like it's Alan. Lewin in front is pitting. What's your speed limit?
Remember
in the
to make the
pits?
track as
Pit
short
lane
as
speed
possible on the
limit
limiter.
is 50 kilometers per hour.
Mark Sykes, he's saying,
All drivers, I can see all of your live
100
speeds in
metres.
one page. There's one or two of you that are not
50
sticking to the
metres.
speed
Need to
limit.
stop
I'll
again.
remind you that this is subject to penalties after the race.
get the benefit of their undercut anymore.
Front right, 93%.
Okay, so one or two
Right
of you
rear,
are not sticking to
95.
the speed limit, and that's penalties afterwards. I don't know, that's it.
Would not be losing much time here in the pits. And I believe Sykes.
But Price has gained 0.2 on me,
Yeah, and you're in the same car, so that's...
really going to benefit from
And he's taking the wider line. How the hell?
massive lead in this
It was 1.7, it went to 1.9 and back to 1.8.
It changes a
Now
lot.
clear, full course yellow, ending.
Okay, ending. I'll count it down.
Thanks.
The pit exit's clear. Disengage limiter. There's an
5,
incident in
5,
Norwich
4,
corner.
4,
You think it might be
3,
Alan and
2,
Berry.
1.
One.
Incident in
Green
L
flag.
corner.
Go.
Cold tyres all round.
Thank Racer Rick.
The leader, Bean, is pitting.
Oh, that put me on cold tires coming down this. Oh, that was not fun.
Yeah.
I don't know how it was for you, but it was
No,
quite
no, just
risky for me.
Sykes, we look at him, he's nearly at the top of the mountain already. As
How did I lose a second to Price? Did he jump
Okay,
to
Elvis.
go?
You have
Fuel
such a
window
fucking
opens
run on
lap
me.
34.
No ways, come on.
Close on lap
That's not
37.
possible.
no pit stops in hand. Adam Wilson there has got a lot of work to do here.
Man,
That's
this dude.
good news for Adam Wilson. He's got this huge gaps in the bronze category.
Car ahead is car number 021, A license.
The wrong place and the right place for some of the bronze category.
Full tank and
Current leader of the gold category though, it's Ben Kusky, who's the only one who hasn't pitted. He's the one who's able to extend his stint here. And we saw that at Montreal last time. He's incredible at saving.
Benji's still out on track because he's in the pits.
Paul Price comes down
He's
start.
wow, got quite a gap behind him. And he's behind you, Sean. Yeah, but that extra lap cost him. And remember, we found out from the Montreal race that undercutting is better.
Oh, this one day is like cock on cold tires. Because now I'm losing time behind Dory.
Remember, we've got cold tires and more fuel in the tank.
Gap to car number 021. Ahead is increasing. It's now 5.7. V21.
That as well.
The leader, McCluskey, is pitting.
Oh, Benji's only pitting now. Fuck, okay, he might still come out ahead of me. But I was cock slow now, and he was probably sending it. Net P2, P3, see where he comes out. Where's Langford? Did he also go along? Benji's still in the pits.
Wilkins, car
Cap
number
takes so long to update, it's so
355
difficult
is
to
now
see
leading.
where you are on the standings.
Benji just came out the blitz now,
Alright, sweet.
in front of me.
V20. to car number 021 ahead.
And Jesse Wilkins is out of sync because he got damaged.
Yeah. Jamie Dory is costing me time, yeah.
He's not quick, but that BMW is probably a bullet on the straights.
Yeah. Berry is reeling you in. The gap's now 6.0. He's faster than you into L corner.
So Cap says there's 55 laps left on the race. I've got 20 laps of fuel left in this tank. And I think a new tank is 23, 24.
P19.
Please remind me not to look at my deltas while I'm going through Skyline.
Don't do it.
Like my relatives. That was such a dumbass move. And at the dip, like the sharpest corner where you can lose it. Maybe fuel save a little bit.
Come on, Sean.
Yeah, I'm just not close enough.
You need to be 0.3 coming out of Forest Alba. I haven't done any fuel saving practice. I can't quite find the rhythm to lift and coast and get the brakes right and all of the above. But tricky.
Berry is gaining on you. The gap is now 2.9. You're quicker than us through Skyline.
Fucking hell, Sean. Tip tip.
You okay? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
18th.
Dory's not slow, he's running my pace, eh?
He's holding me.
Yeah, okay, I'm still saving a little, but let's see, let's do a full lap and see. But at this point the race is... The amount of laps left is also slowly coming down at the current pace we are running at.
Right side. Clear in the right. Go, go, go.
Alright, Elvis, the next car is Berry, car number 096, and their rating is 1.2. Car in front is car number 021, A license.
Into the back mark as we go. It's gonna get spicy. But he might be out of pit stop sequence. Okay, then it's fine.
Spitzer. Good slipstream out of that corner there. Head down to the chase alongside. He's got the better side, better part.
P19.
Into the chase. He is later on the brakes.
1.2 behind Corey.
Challenger with
3 back markers ahead of us. McCain, Hunt, and someone else.
So, compared to his rivals at the moment, Wilson is in a much better place in that last lap because he's one of his rivals in terms of race wins. John Berry is falling behind. Actually, when it comes to the championship fights, his nearest rivals are behind him. The likes of Steinberg, the likes of Cyberlines.
B16 is getting closer. The gap is now 6.0. Quicker than you entering L corner.
Around Quarry Bend and actually couldn't quite hold it. It's quite hard on the outside of the corner there. You can see he's shaking his wheel to get rid of the marbles on his tyres there. As to his inside goes John Berry, challenging straight back. His Reza might be back now, but he's not able to complete the move on that hairpin as Danny Switzer gets back in front. So it's still a bit of time from Adam Wilson here.
Corey just touched the walls, got damage.
Still some time. Going out onto the marbles on that part of the circuit is not recommended, but again, you go. Got to take off. Simon Gibbs. Like second one, so we'll see if he can get his foot down to catch up with us. He's certainly not going to be quick. That's like from the practice time. Now he's got a bit of a clear track around here in front of him. So it's far off the fastest lap as well. He can focus on getting in some good laps here. Get between him, Elm and Sykes. 5.2 seconds as we can see there. So now is the time. Time before the next pit stops. No traffic around him. Get his head down and focus on catching the other drivers in front. He's driving good racing.
Caught this back marker.
Still clear of Shepton. That is not coming down at all.
Coming through fucking skyline. Corey spitting for damage.
At this point, I would say, is one of his main rivals from this race in the championship.
He won't do an hour to the end of the race.
Nah.
14 laps is 28 minutes, eh? Yeah.
29.
No, then I've got half an hour left, man. I'll be fine. Don't have to stress
Yeah,
about
so
the
you get like 35 minutes to the
for
end.
the last stint, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuck behind Cheverton, but struggling a bit here.
Oh, Jamie, big tap.
The wall.
Yeah. See if it affects his speed a little bit.
We'll probably make him slower in the corners. That doesn't help you, and still cut fast in the straight. You're coming up to a lot of back markers now. Corey wasn't that slow. I thought he could have continued. Unless he had a meatball.
Yeah, could be.
back Marcus now.
I think he's now going to end up on a similar strategy to Jesse Benlock. Didn't turn that on his first start.
Benji gained a position.
But yeah, it's a bit all over the place. The full course cautions we've had have really thrown things out of whack. Whereas in Montreal we did have full course cautions, they were later on in the race, and they allowed the drivers.
There's an incident in Dipper. It looks like Berry, P17,
What happened?
is closing you down. The gap
Contact.
has come down to 2.4 seconds.
I showed my intention earlier.
Jamie Dory's had an incident. No, Jamie Dory rear-ended on the car. He's had a big incident going into turn number 2 there, and John Berry, something's happened to him as well, so we'll get to him very shortly.
Oh no. Whoa.
Right, Jeff.
Yeah. Car in front of me lost to that skyline. Luckily all made it through.
207.87.
So Sean, is it you, Ben and Jamie now? I mean
Yeah.
Benji.
Benji.
Fucking 2 Mustangs behind you.
Yep, it's a problem.
Aerodynamically, he's not performing. He's now limping it back to the pits. This is really bad towards Jamie Dory. He's looking a little bit promising with him being there in the third place, but it's just not. Just hasn't gone well for him. Now Ben Altrum's going to try for the third place now. I'm not sure Ben Altrum's in a good spot position-wise. All the good form coming out of Zandvoort. Now we're just going to check on the incident that John Berry had, which was around about the same time that Jamie Dory had his incident. It was John Berry who had the circuit.
There's an incident in turn 20. You think it might
Hawkins
be
hasn't
Drew?
put it together. I wonder how far he's gonna go.
Right side.
You can't go that far, should you?
No, I wouldn't think so.
The chase. It looks like Drew.
Still there. Stay with them. They're still there. Stood there. Clear on your right.
I say that's clever of him. He's just got completely out of the way of Gordon Price to let him through there, not his battle, but this is a battle, and it's a positioning category. This is Wilson versus Elvit80. This is the battle for the top 3 position. Wilson is through. Easy pickings on that straight, both in the same cars.
P19.
Slips in pace from Adam Wilson here to get himself into the top 3, which is really good.
Yeah, off of the race to go, boys. That's all.
Drivers behind.
Only half.
The gap to Adam in front is now 0.7. Okay, Elvis. The next car is Adam, car number 4, A license, and their rating is 1.9.
Yo, lots of traffic coming up. 1, 5 cars.
It was stupid, Ben. It was so stupid.
What happened?
I don't know if he saved it.
Quicker. Oh, it's Ben Alger had to squeeze through there as he had Sean shoot alongside, and Ben Alger is out of shape. Somehow he keeps it out of the wall, but he's lost a lot of ground there. McCluskey got through somehow. McCluskey threaded the
Oh, Jeffy, you're doing good lap times there, boy.
Okay, Elvis,
Fucking
no
really
chances.
rondhockey.
Let's make sure we can take them. P18, that's half fuel. You've used half your fuel. The track temperature's rising. It's now 21 Celsius.
I'm under pressure from Everton. Hook is strong here, jeez.
Yeah, he has these moments.
That staying is so fast on the straights, it just hauls you in.
Yeah, 0.2, 0.3.
The gap to Adam ahead is increasing. It's now 3.5 seconds.
The most annoying thing when a back marker taps and lets you go at the beginning of the straight.
Yeah, because you lose the tyre.
Yeah, like, and he loses way more time because he has to gain momentum again.
Place. It's closing in. The gap is now 3.9. They're faster than us through Skyline.
Come mate, you messed up. Hope it's gonna cost me 2 seconds. Oh, letting me go, thanks. Okay, Elvis, we're halfway home. We estimate 9 laps remaining on this tank. That lap time was 2:07.93.
Did you pass me?
Hey. Okay, well done for sticking up. You still have P3 in class, you must just stay there now, don't do anything silly. Ben's not going to catch back up to you.
Aim out.
Now I need to focus. Yes, sir, it's 12.44.
That's holding.
That's not going to...
The gap behind is now 4.0.
Oh my god, that oak almost killed me. That oak almost killed me dead. Eventually. Are you alive?
I am.
Are you serious?
P19.
Ben, I move and you move, dude. Dude, what are you doing? Seriously, wait, what are you doing? Fucking idiot.
gap to Switzer behind is now 10 seconds.
Well, now just turned left into it. I'm not sure if that was the case. But he's not completed the move here. She's still in the front position of 2. Close eye on this battle. Still got Kruger fairly close to them to keep an eye on. The CSA drivers not really thick the battles here. On the rear, and he's missed the wall. Might cause a lot of damage to the car. He's a big hit the wall. That Mustang is a little bit out of shape right now. You can see the front wheel is dented in. Oh, and Sean Shute hits the wall now on his right side. Both these drivers pushing desperately hard into the chicane. Algea did look for a move. This feels quite intense
P18
right now between Sean Shute and Ben Algea for the 4th place category. Just behind, Jack Pittas is lurking around. Distance Jack firing you. This is looking intense. Now we head down the main straight. I think Ben Algea might need a bit close on the exit there. Let's see what he can do. He's not quite getting. He's a little bit alongside, but he's not gaining much more. In fact, he is. Yeah, he's nose ahead now. So
Wilkins, still going, eh?
straight road speed to head towards the chicane. Can he get in front? Shute's gonna fight back. He can't. Ben Algea outbreaks, and he's in front.
Might be a bit of a dice to the end, I don't know. I reckon you can get about 45 minutes maybe out of the tank. 47 minutes left. He must pit very soon. Based on his lap times, I don't think he could have been fuel saving too much.
You think undercutting air would be quicker?
Being in all the other races, going a lap earlier is always just seemed to be quicker. Technically it shouldn't, because you're pitting for more fuel. You're going to be stationary for longer.
Yeah.
P19. The car in front of us is 1 lap behind. The leader, Wilkins, is pitting. Stefan, car number 27, is leading the
Oh,
race.
it's going to be tight for him, eh? Plus it's going to... 4 laps of fuel, 14 liters extra. So I need to add 68. Let me see, 66. 14 is an 80, so he could get to the end. But how much longer Joppy will the stop be? 14 liters fuel. thought Stain Wynton's wasn't going to race today. No, he was on family vacation, he said.
5.2 seconds. Okay, Elvis, you've got about 4 laps of fuel left. Be 18.
Oh, fuck's sakes, man.
But, okay, we'll make a mistake.
Oak in flippin'
The guy in front is Addy.
gold takes me out. What the fuck?
Barber, they take you out.
Rating is 2.0.
Don't know who it was.
Yeah, it's Barber's behind you, so it must be him.
Yeah, yeah.
Place. We estimate 3 laps of fuel left. Switzer behind is pitting now. The gap to Addy ahead is now 10 seconds. Elvis, pit window open.
Use this opportunity to try and get the undercut on short shoot carries on in 4th place. The driver that was able to extend the longest was Ben Krusky. The advantage of that is really a pit stop for less time. So we take on far less fuel.
On exit, we should be in position 27, a few seconds ahead of Sykes.
What a dumb place to let me pass. Goes right at the end of Forest Elbow, so you can't, like on the exit, so you can't accelerate out of the turn.
No, that's stupid.
P16, 2 laps of fuel remaining. gap to Addy ahead is now 11 seconds. Sixteenth place. It's closing the gap. It's now 11
Yeah, I'm going
seconds.
straight into the pits now. Then it's the last stint. $66 liters apparently to the end.
Only 2 more laps of fuel. The leader, Stefan, is pitting. McCluskey, car number 1, is now in the lead.
And both my fuels hit 66. On my auto fuel and on my caps. Some of these back markers, but not competition.
Paul, where are you going to do it, man?
3 seconds ahead of Jesse for position. Good. So if he pulls to the end, it'll be good.
First corner he goes, and he's now on throttle. There's Jesse Payne-Wilkins right behind, so it hasn't quite worked out for Jesse Payne-Wilkins.
Coming up to Berry and Switzer, who's battling for position.
And Corey Price is back here as we sort of drop behind Jesse Payne-Wilkins. So I would say at this point, Stefan Essels is their race leader. He was behind Jesse Payne-Wilkins before he came into the pits. He was able to get in good lap times, getting past all the overcuts. He's now that race leader, so it'll be interesting to see where the Husky is going to compare to Payne-Wilkins and Corey Price. As now he'll lose a lot more points than Stefan Wessels in this current scenario.
This is the last lap of fuel.
Pit lane, as we mentioned earlier on in these endurance races.
Benji is probably going to go 2 to 3 laps long, but he'll come out behind Price and Wilkins.
Two litres remaining.
What's the rule? Half a second the guys must give you a gap, eh? Back markers.
I think so, yeah.
It gives you a good call of points on your rivals heading out of tonight as we head into next week, which is
In this lap, box this lap. metre remaining. P17 is getting closer. The gap's now 8.2. They're quicker than us entering Hell Corner.
Problem is, these oaks are racing for position. I've got no.
You idiot.
These oaks are costing me a second. This is
Watch your
exactly
speed.
where I can't afford to lose the time.
Sean shoot right in front of him. Flashing the lights there to say, come on, get out of the way. And there's Stephen de Gravelia there as well, a background.
100 metres. Okay, Elvis, we'll fuel you to the end of the race. 50 metres.
Yes, I've touched the wall twice now behind these oaks. I've lost a second in this lap.
More time here if he sits
Right front,
stuck
87%. Right rear, 91.
Will stretch away here. He's just ahead of Alan McCain there. Alan McCain is a lap behind. And what was McCain right in the thick of the action earlier on. Owen Sykes is in the pits, and this will drop him back behind Adam Wilson-Weir potentially.
Blue flags! Blue flags!
Right into second place. Mark Sykes hasn't pitted yet. Not only is he leading this race by a long way, he's also extended his stint.
That was half a lap, not a corner. Half a lap. Idiot.
There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line.
Car right. You're clear right.
3 seconds in one lap.
Okay, Elvis, the next car is Berry, car number 096, and their rating is 1.2.
Yes, as the field's going to be close now. Oh, yeah, that was.
Check your left.
Blue flag.
Clear to your left.
Fast, not fast now.
Gaze just comes up in front of me. Fuck.
And you know it's like mood sync.
The gap to Berry ahead is increasing. It's now 4.4 seconds.
Go Jason, go Jason.
Is pitting. Stefan, car number
Give me a slip.
27, is now in the lead.
Okay, let me go the end of the. When I get close to you, probably by the start of the lap. Next lap. And clusters in the pits. Cluster is exiting the pits. Yes, that's a fuck up. That's an absolute fuck up. That cost me McCluskey's in my slip. Yeah, that does oaks, eh?
Stay between the lines, please, Elvis.
This is what I was talking about earlier. He's so patient in the way he conducts his racing.
The driver in front of us is Stuck, car number 98, A licence, and their rating is 1.8.
Stay right. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Left side clear.
To P5. Behind is now 2.6. 1 lap ahead. 22nd place. The guy ahead is 1 lap behind. Gap to stuck ahead is increasing. It's now 3.7. There's an incident in Skyline. Looks like it's Price. Yellow flag. Caution. Blue flag.
I put in 6 liters too many. That's 6 liters, 2-3 seconds of gap.
Right. Still there, hold on. Hold your line. Hold your line. Right side clear.
race over for Price.
23rd place. Okay, Elvis, the next car is Berry, car number 096, and their rating is 1.2.
Yes, the Mustang is so good out of turn 1 and up the straight, and then up turn 2 and up the hill there as well.
21, ahead is now 2.9 seconds.
Yeah, it is.
Like up the hills, and I've got nothing for it up the hills.
Too much of the curbs here.
Well, that idiot blocked me for a whole lap. But it's... If Benji wasn't in my slip, I could have been his pace 0.1, 0.2 slower, but with the Mustang in my slip, it's like impossible. I'm gonna have to defend like a demon.
How does this can't let fucking gas through and then fights me?
The gap to Berry in front is now 1.9.
Who? Backmarker.
McDougall. I'll be racing for position.
Oh god, 0.3 coming down Conrad's. Great.
The gap to P5 behind is now 3.9. One lap ahead.
I'm not just gonna let you come past Benji. No way.
That's 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes.
I mean, it's the chances that I keep you behind me for 20 minutes is near impossible, but I'm not gonna make it easy.
Gap to P23 ahead is now 2.0.
And you see who's leading the silver class.
Yeah, this Mustang is so fast. This Porsche's got like no guts, eh?
Jeff, I think Shepperton's leading silver.
Is that okay? Thank you.
gap to
Yeah, but the
P5
car's too fast,
behind is
man.
now 3.2 seconds. 1 lap in front.
No, it's got me. This Porsche doesn't have it at this track, I'm sorry. Not against the Mustang. And he's quicker than me, so I don't want to bin it. Or I want to take the P2 than bin it.
You're reeling 22nd place. In the gap's now 1.8 seconds.
He's so quick through Skyline.
Blue flag.
I can't believe I lost the 11-second lead to back Marcus and going 2 laps longer.
The gap to P5 behind is now 1.3, 1 lap ahead. P22. Right.
Still there, hold your line. Stay left. Clear right.
15 minutes left. The gap to P7 behind is now 4.2 seconds, 1 lap in front. The gap to Berry ahead is increasing, it's now 4.5. There's an incident in Murray's corner.
Bathurst, the guy that not in the championship, hasn't done a single race this season, Joins today and cost me the win.
Yep.
That's not the first time it has happened in this league, eh?
Is there no clause for people to join late that they can't, or
24.
whenever?
Yeah, okay. Says Crivelli, yeah, his car's broken. Lets Benji through and blocks me. Not that I was going to beat Benji, but it's just... fuck off annoying.
The gap to Berry in front is now 4.4 seconds. First. Blue flag.
Car right. Clear right.
Okay, Elvis, you've got half your fuel left. The track temperature is increasing. It's now 23 Celsius. The guy in front is 2 laps behind.
4 laps. 10 minutes. 5 laps.
You've got 10 minutes left, 10 minutes to go. Stay focused, we're still in this.
Car left. Clear on your left.
Alright, Elvis, the next car is a lap behind.
Right side.
And Alan.
Hold it. Clear to your right. On your right. Clear on the right side.
flag.
Can't even break away from Dory. He's just sticking in my slip. I mean, I'm only losing 0.1, 0.2 to McCluskey, so I'm not going slow, but because of the slip, Dory's just staying there with me.
B23 is gaining on you. The gap's now 3.5.
What a drive by Jesse, eh?
Blue flag.
I mean, I killed that.
Just at the right time.
On the right. Clear in the right. Go, go, go.
Blue flag.
But clearly I'm doing something wrong in Skyline
Right side.
because
Clear right. Car to your right.
Jamie absolutely murders me
Clear in
into
the right. Go,
Skyline.
go, go.
Yeah, and then he touched the wall in Forest Alpha, so in the case.
The next car is Alan, car number 212, B license, and their rating is 2.7.
Oh no! Oh my god.
Blue flag.
That's funny.
You're alive.
Yeah.
Just.
Just.
Three laps. This lap, next lap, last lap.
Five minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
We've got the nice heat here, and the heat next week will come, hopefully, down to South Portugal,
Around 13, 14.
Okay, Elvis, the next car
It's
is
like I've
one
had a
behind.
messy ass race.
Well, if you put him in the wall, I mean, that would work, but that's not really...
Oh, currently I have wheel damage. Just trying to get home.
The gap to B11 behind is now 0.9, 1 lap ahead.
I know Algarve, I think that's the next track, 40 miles.
Yeah.
I know that is in IMSA fixed and open, the Porsche was quite good then. What do you mean?
Cool.
Did you ask them to?
Oh no.
What?
The curse of the skyline.
Don't tell me you binned it.
I covered it though, but yeah, binned it.
Top P2. Class.
Yeah, just.
Your car is drivable. You've got 2 laps.
It seems to be okay. Yeah,
First
crafty race
fast,
this.
first fast corner. Why is the back passing me?
Watch your right. You're clear right.
You need to push if we're going to hold this position.
Look, I got lucky with the safety car,
22nd place. Behind
and
is
I got
now
unlucky with the traffic.
P22.
Is that Jason?
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Oh god, did Wilkins kill himself in Skyline? No, it looks like he's still going.
The car in front of us is Berry, car number 096, and their rating is 1.2.
Him and Altria, it looks like. Last lap, boys. I'll take it. I'll take this distract. Yo, Sean, you could have been behind me, bro.
Yeah.
Considering how many times you have had an issue and actually still were in a good
Left
position.
side. Clear on the left.
After the season, I think it's time to retire the Porsche. Yep, I'm halfway through the lap already. One more tricky bit to do.
Last lap. Blue flag.
Just Forest Albert left. Okay, home run.
It always seems that with McCluskey to switch races, it doesn't look like he's going to be the winner in these endurance races, but he always turns it around. He's so patient in the way he gets past rivals in a long race here. This could have been a pivotal moment in the championship where already championship with McCluskey.
And I killed. And I.
Who did you kill?
Incident
Myself.
The S's. It looks like Shardo. Yellow flag. There's an incident in the Dipper. We think it might be Alan.
Hmm? I don't know. Yeah, could have been.
There's an incident in turn 16. We think it might be Alan. Okay, Elvis. The next car is Switzer, car number 1.
Car to your left.
There's an incident in turn 17. Looks like it's Alan.
Hold your line. Still there.
Oh,
Hold
you
your
really
line.
have to do an in-lap. I need to get that
Hold your line. Hold it.
We got fastest lap?
Hold your line.
Probably Benji.
Still there. Clear left.
We just had a warning for cutting the track.
Podium here tonight. That would be extremely helpful for his championship. Now, silver category. this will be the first time we see
On the left.
Phil McDougall coming through as a silver.
Clear on the left side.
B25, there's the finish. Well done.
With a little bit of an incident earlier on that put a question
Bro,
mark
this
over
Porsche's got no top. Can't even pull the skin off a rice pudding.
It's a win for McDougall in the silver category. Matthew Shepperton will cross the line in second.
Oh man, what a race.
And will get a little bit closer to the championship leader, Jeffrey Kruger, with an incident earlier on. Fell back in the order. Fell back in time.
How cock are you when you crash on the in-lap? That's probably not the in-lap for him, he's probably still racing. I caught up to a back marker. Car's broken. Simon Hunt. Well, it looked like Adam didn't have a good race.
That's the end of the session.
No, 17th. So because he crashed out, he's now bronze again.
Wesley Lewin is going to come through for his first race win of the season. Bronze category winner Wesley Lewin at second place. A strong race for Mark Sykes and Adam Wilson Weir. Good points for him in the championship tonight. Continue to lead by a big margin.
We've got some things we need to unpack. Some funny things and some not so funny things. I just need to go make it. I need to go into my bladder first. I'll be back now.
Sykes, that is. So it was looking all right for Elvit Sykes earlier on, and a penalty after the race. Serving a straight out of the way. Fifth position. Might not keep him in the same place of fifth position, so that's really going to be bad news for John Berry. But for track limits, the drama continues even on the cool-down lap for a lot of these drivers. But I normally don't mention it, but driver of the day performance for 12th in category to the top spots. And it's incredibly difficult to make up the time in these endurance races. When you start so far back, in an instant, it drops you back so much time during these endurances. And clawing that back is incredibly difficult. We're negotiating the traffic, the pit stops as well. So from McCluskey and Wessels, brilliant clinical races from them tonight. Okay, so we are going to go to the race results for tonight. And then we'll head over to the interviews.
Yeah, it was a long one.
Finish 7th.
Okay. A little bit of a problem with our standings here, but we can go through them anyway. In the gold
ball out on
category,
the first lap or the second lap.
Victory in this endurance race
Really
tonight.
finish.
From the back of the grid in the gold category to the front. Maximum points for him, plus bonus points in
Lekker.
as well. Stefan Wessels takes second position, with Ben Altra rounding off the podium.
I think
Jack
second.
Pittas, top 5 in the championship.
I
heading
think,
into
yeah.
tonight, and that'll
Yeah,
certainly make
behind
him top
Sheraton,
5
if
in
you
the
won.
championship. Good, strong performance from just ahead of Mike Barber, making it a good Quatermass performance in the end. In
Yeah,
this
Jeff, you came third.
Gaz Williams
Oh,
in
third,
sixth
okay.
position, followed
Yeah,
Who
by
won it
Nathan
then?
in 7th position,
Paul.
and Phil McDougall.
Phil.
Jesse Payne Wilcox
Okay,
in 8th
okay.
position. Ben Bennyworth 9th, and rounding off the top 10 will be Sean Shute. And Jamie Dorian 11th, and a non-finish for Corey Price.
Oh,
Okay.
no, man.
I'm sharing my screen. What are we
First-time
watching?
win for Phil McDougall in first place there, with Matthew Shepperton
Oh, lap
in
1, watch
second
me.
place, just
Or
6
lap
seconds
2,
down.
watch
Couldn't
me
quite
take
contend
up
with Phil McDougall
4.
in the end at this track, but a strong result for Shepperton, who gets a little bit closer to championship leader, who finished third place tonight, Jeffrey Kruger. Matthew Addy, third in the championship, heading into tonight is fourth place tonight on the road. And then
I want to see what Joppy did to the start.
Nigel Stock in
Joppy
fifth.
was
Just
there.
rode away
In
like that.
sixth
Also
position,
threw us off.
Jason Matthews seventh.
Joppy went for the goal. He just rode.
Disappointing night for himself.
Where's Joppy?
DNF for George Stone. Bronze category now, and it's
But the
a
guy
first
said
time
5
win
seconds.
for Wesley Lewin.
Yeah, he didn't have his sound on. So he couldn't hear them.
For victory, but second place for
So
but-
he just rode with the
Championship
gold
leader, Adam
and then
Wilson,
stayed with the
third
gold.
place. A lap or more down.
And then
Fourth place
basically
was
myself
Dan Switzer,
and
followed by Rob Savage in fifth.
Paul
Johnny
had to
Berry
control
in
the
sixth
field.
position, followed by Owen
But they
Sykes
gave him,
with a
I don't know
post-race
what penalty they gave him.
increment, so that position
Black flag.
hasn't changed.
I don't know if that's just a
got a-
drive-through.
For the moment.
I got a drive-through
Simon
for
Hunt
it.
in 8th position,
Yeah.
and it's worth mentioning that John
Like
Berry
that.
also has a post-race penalty.
Voice chat was
That
muted when I
the
gridded,
race's sixth main change
which was
again.
strange.
But Simon Hunt in 8th position, Stephen Cavalier in 9th, Andy Rooney in 10th.
So I realized what the fuck was, I realized what the fuck was going on. So I just maintained the gap and I was
First
just
race
driving
win
slowly because
of the
I
season.
realized if I
Bronze
tried to pull
category
any
winner,
further
Wesley
advantage
Lewitt.
of it,
Don't
it's
next-
not
go
the
the
small
to
for me.
the
The
race
next is here, you're gonna see it now by the
tonight.
happen before the straight.
And we'll head
Ooh.
over to the interviews.
But he's just like locked up and I was like, what the fuck? I tried my best to not beat him.
There's a little bit of a problem with our
Google's.
standards here, but we
Where's
can go through in the gold category.
first place for the
Elvit80
bronze?
takes victory
Well
Well
done, bro.
buddy.
in this endurance race.
fucking how's it?
in, bro. Fuck me.
From the back of the grid
Yo,
in
I was sweating my
bronze
naad
position.
off hier vir te laat.
Stefan Wessels takes second
Yeah,
position.
but I think I made a fuck up with my full course yellow speed limit. I was just over 50, so I don't know if I'm gonna get the penalty for that. But I crashed into McCain on my in-lap. He was sitting at the top of the hill and he was reversing back onto the track.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought I could make it through the gap, but as I hit him, I got through Forest Elbow and then the full course yellow hit. And I don't think I got under the limit in time. I was doing like 55. So I don't know.
I want to show you something quickly.
But I was sitting also nicely behind you for some time.
Yeah, I
And
was.
then that Andy Rooney, he fucked my whole race up also.
Yeah,
He wouldn't
and
move out of the way and I'm flashing the whole time. It's just like, I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck. And then eventually I was like, it's pointless me sitting behind him like this. I dropped back a bit.
Let me know. Let me know when I can play.
In sixth position, Jason Raff in seventh,
headaches.
Paul Williams in eighth, and Alan McCain.
Where's they're gonna ask you for interviews? Get in there.
Fourth, George Stone. Bronze.
Get in there, Lewis.
Watch this lap, boys. Watch this lap. This was
Mark Sykes fought for victory. Second place
That Mr. Lambo in front of you fucking 2 laps before the end. Lost it at the chase and fucking compromised me and stopped it.
watch. So here was move one. I was always gonna do this.
You got
Don't
the
think
inside,
to me.
that's it.
But I mean, that was always gonna happen. What do you expect?
You got the inside.
Simon Hunt in eighth position, Stephen
It's
Cavalier in
Bathurst.
ninth,
Take the
and
inside.
Rooney in
What the fuck?
10th.
You can't just turn like that, but that doesn't exist.
The thing is, the line is open. He's left it open. So
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, that's fine.
But yeah, he was kind of like bumped a bit by. So Benji behind me, Gaza in front of me.
mine, I think, might be a bit further back.
I'll quit yours now. Yeah, you and lap 2 you already had an issue.
That's the price.
I just
And
wanna
then Lambo at the same corner.
show you the beauty of this move, because this is one of those where it's like taking you for a knot.
Who won gold?
Benji, I was second.
Oh shit.
I'll show you now why I lost second, but
Yeah, I mean, it's a chase.
Drop you quick in that fucking stang, bruh. Shoot, I was struggling to catch you.
I had a nightmare fucking this. Oof. It's a
Oh, nice one.
Yeah, how did you make it?
I did about 3 or 4 moves like that.
Actually, I don't know if someone's gonna make a stink about the start and try to get me disqualified. I would. I dropped.
They won't get this.
They gave you a penalty already in the race.
yeah, so
Yeah, so that's
That's
finished.
why my
Yeah.
opening stint I intentionally drove fucking slow. That's the kind of indicator race to control this, and I'm not trying to exploit an advantage.
Oh, that was a fucking sin there.
That
Oh
was
well,
a
that
nice
was a
one.
good move there.
Yeah, you
And you
shut it
blocked
off.
it. You
Brilliant.
blocked it off on the exit, yeah, good.
And yeah, I was like, I'm not giving you the gap. I'm not going to just. And then at the end, and then I defend from Benji. Yeah, I had to like start defending from Benji.
Yo, and Stefan, sorry that I fucked that slip.
Hey,
I was
bro.
watching you in the mirror. And
Yeah,
I ended up breaking
Yeah, you did.
Cross, did some rally way.
And I was like,
just
I'm not gonna give you that gap. I'm not gonna give you that gap.
But we'll start off our interviews tonight by talking to John Berry, who provisionally finished fifth tonight.
That's such modern. That's very
Incoming. First of all, John, can you hear us?
Yes, mate, I can.
And I
Can you hear
think,
me?
Excellent, thank you very
yeah,
much.
the next lap,
So, John, not quite the night you would have wanted tonight.
he actually had a slightly bigger gap out of Forest Albert, so he had a bigger slingshot here.
Oh, that's nice.
Well,
I just touched the inside curb there a bit too much, it threw me off. But check this Mustang, man, bro. It's like,
is I think how I went.
and then what he did very well here, I braked too early.
Could have been pixels, but it
Just go for it, that's too risky.
Class.
No, it wasn't bad.
Yeah, clean racing at least, eh?
And yeah, I was like, if I'm gonna send it in here, I'm gonna be a doer. Like,
the attention as much as you can.
no, the braking zone into turn 1 is you brake at the 50-meter mark, so if you not next to the oak.
Yeah, it just Danny Switzer, great battle, mate. Absolutely.
I'll show
Yeah,
you
you
one.
wouldn't have made it.
I'll show you where I lost the race.
Yeah, well, just overall,
Lost the
I don't
race.
think it was brilliant for a lot of us.
Two back
Very
markers.
difficult to let people through here. Very difficult to, make substantial moves.
And low cut with lap traffic.
But BMW Toe,
For most part, they were okay, but these oaks cost me 3 seconds.
No, I had two separate incidents with lap traffic just fighting each other and ended up crashing in front of me.
How didn't you get behind that Andy Rooney also?
yeah, great.
And get stuck behind him?
Sadly, the ball's
I was just in front of you, behind him, and I was following. It was Wes, Lopi, and Andy Rooney guy.
But that
He just didn't move.
that black Mustang is his first race the whole season. But watch the cuck to do now. This is what so now I'm lifting hectically, yeah. But this is what okay, they don't look where he goes. He's going there, like completely messed it up. They're running like in the wall, running wrong lines. Actually, I hit the wall there. And on the exit, yeah, I hit the wall as well because look how I catch. I was like, oh, I'm catching you too much. And then does it let me pass? Yeah, even on this. But check here.
This is bullshit. That you can practice. Yeah, for every.
And then they almost touch each other, like.
No, this is gut, man. That's practice. What class is it? I picked
Front. Front.
No. But no, he's even taking the optimal line. Get the fuck out of the way.
Isn't that what you call it, Jonathan Berry?
That's Barry and Switzer. Switzer's not even in the championship. Okay, Skitty.
So I have to hold it, basically, take it on the chin.
Yo, in your PL, there was a time I think I knocked you at the back.
I should technically drop that, but
Yopi, coming to the last corner.
No damage on my side. You survived.
Yeah, I tried to avoid you, but I did. I don't know what I did, but I like changed down too early. Oh, look at that.
You actually outbraked him. Like, he was up next to you enough and you outbraked him and you almost cleared him.
I was always going to
I've
happen.
run it a few times in F4, so I know the track, but again, it's just one of those ones I'm going to have to learn in the M4. I am
See if you
looking
can
at
see where
Silverstone.
Mike Barber hit me.
So I do know it. And I
I'll
know
go
it
to
well.
that one now.
So
Let's
yeah,
see
I'm
where.
not so looking forward to Canadian Tire. That one we ran in NXTCC, and that was very tight all the way through. So put bigger cars on that circuit, and it's going to be carnage. So
What
looking
did this
forward to that
try to do
one.
here?
And then I've never driven Le Mans, so we'll see how that goes.
Never.
Sorry, I know I've just done your track run, and I'm very sorry, but I just thought I'd give you a
That's all right.
Send it.
Nice.
Okay.
That's on me.
That's maybe a bit optimistic.
You've never driven Le Mans?
He tried.
No, never driven Le
He
Mans.
tried.
I mean, if you count Forza Motorsport.
Yeah, the Apex.
Driving Le Mans.
Yeah,
I mean,
Exactly,
but
you're the first to the
I haven't
Apex.
driven it in any form of, actual serious capacity. So, and I don't actually own it on iRacing.
What happened
What
here?
the fuck is
This
this?
is Ben out here.
My favourite track.
Ben does this a lot.
Yeah.
Trying
He's
to
done it
speed
with me
it.
so many times. He just drives into you and then he stays there.
That-
yeah, Algarve next
No,
week.
that's a fucking, that's a serious offense.
What about the championship situation?
Flip that and
He-
ship it, that's a serious offense, man.
And then he
Hey,
And
bumped
he
Sean.
bumps you at the end.
You're fourth.
That's a moose offense, man.
Managed to stretch ahead.
Look, even if, because look here, he comes out of that corner and then he turns into you. He does nothing to try and stay away from you.
Stay in this cockpit for you, check
Yeah.
his
You're
lock.
going to miss
Steering
round
wheel.
under your belt, but the drop rounds might help you later on.
Yes, absolutely.
Hoe moet ik even mooi?
He was drifting.
Inkling that
And then he
I've
must
read.
move
Ah,
away.
Hij was bezig om te drift daar.
As of yesterday,
Yo, that's aggro.
En die nog.
Yeah, yesterday I was second in the table,
Let's see him looks like a man.
but then I jumped down to seventh.
I was thinking the same.
I haven't quite about it.
What the
It's
fuck?
been looked into.
Share
I'm
your
playing like-
settings, dude.
So
I'm playing like a
hopefully I should-
2002 game.
I really hope I should be higher.
Fuck.
Dat is mijn replay
Even
setting.
if Rob and Wesley are still in front of me, I still should.
Oh,
be.
Dit was een replay.
So, yeah, I should be where I am.
You know what? You know what I honestly think it is. Those
That's
So,
fine.
screen space
I don't know if
reflections.
I mean, it's not impossible to catch him up, but
Maar het is af.
is your sights maybe set?
Ja,
on
bijna
Of
is het
replay.
aan.
Mijne is aan op gameplay,
Yeah,
maar dat is
catching Adam is. I
af op
think,
Lekker
replay.
cockpit, lekker cockpit, een beetje meer foggier in game als het replay.
En wat je zei?
Yeah, I reckon I can catch basically down from silver.
Ik weet niet, dat is pretty much hetzelfde, zal ik
So
zeggen.
it'll be nice.
Shit,
to have someone
shit,
up there
quiet
that,
over.
might put a bit more of a challenge on for me. That's going to sound for everybody else. I'm very sorry, everybody else. But it's more
Okay.
just to get in my way. It's someone there that's going to be another body that I need to get
Christopher,
past.
what lap?
Get past quickly. So
Yes, yeah. I'm not sure.
silver.
It was towards the end.
Okay, floor is yours now, John. Give a shout out to anyone.
Maar overlay, ik denk vandaag.
Well,
It's not boys. Well done tonight.
this is where I lost it myself, I think. At the skyline.
Another lovely round with carnage. Love it.
Could be funny.
Yeah, it was the lap before you pitted that.
Yes, yes. So I got pissed off.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, and thank you to you for your comment.
It was right at the end of the lap.
Well, thank you for joining us in the comms booth tonight, John.
He was
Could be a
trying to
stranger.
get by with some
and
cheers.
good luck next week at Portsmouth.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's trying to do. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Wait, were you guys racing for position or their back market, or were you a back market team? No, you should have been racing for position.
No, we were all in the race together. Yeah.
Positions and points heading out of tonight, but there is a little bit of a defect, I think, in the.
The rules do say don't
So
fight
I think
other
John
classes, but that was a cent and a half. No, that's a cent.
2 from 3.
That's a
Second and
cent.
third in
He
the
was never there.
championship.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit closer to one.
Yeah, I mean,
But we're gonna
I did
move
even
on
like
to
open up a
our
little bit
next
for him,
group.
but then
The start of the race for this driver looked
Promise you're going to
okay.
practice him and his race is ruined already, so it's going to mean nothing.
Hasn't
Yeah, I know.
gone that way, later on in the race. So Nigel Stock joins us.
Anything else you guys want to check?
Comms booth, one of my drivers.
One second.
Nigel, can you hear me, mate?
Yeah, I can. You hear me?
Yeah, all good, all good. So Nigel, not such a good night for you. Just talk us through your night.
Well, what's new? Yeah, a little disappointing, but
The moment the guy starts talking, you must slow down. Yeah.
10, 9, 8,
They're not allowed
How
to
do you guys?
overtake.
6,
How do you guys get this
5,
voice?
4,
In the
3,
voice
Oh,
chat
2,
penalty.
options,
One.
the sound
full
options.
course yellow.
Penalty for both
Okay.
of them.
Voice option.
You go to options here.
When did that happen?
Voice chat. No, voice chat.
Oh,
And then what thing you want to use for it.
okay.
So what
Thank you.
happened to me is last week I was riding.
No, report
Yeah,
that.
it's clear cut.
You should have just gone off the limits and gone past and put the limit on again.
Nah, but these are push. Anyways.
No. Penalty. That's
S-
a big penalty.
Stephen, lap 14 Skyline, Micah.
I couldn't make it back from Nick, so I had to.
Incident happens 2 cars ahead of me.
And then I had to turn. That sort of killed it. I probably would have got up the podium if I had the back. Oh, right.
Skyline.
Well, sadly they do. So yeah, unfortunately you've missed out there. Look, the championship's not looking so hopeful at this point, but what are the targets for the rest
But this
of the
cock happens.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Just trying to focus
in
on
unison.
top 5, really
Yeah,
trying
but
to
look at this outsky. Of course it's going to crash.
finish in the top 5 overall. Hope to try and get
Yo,
the podium as well.
yo.
How did you lose
So I got
again?
this cock.
Gamble out of
Someone
fuel, you're
dropped
gonna have to
oil
start
in.
paying the
One of the forwards.
more fuel so they can
No,
make
what
it
fucks me up is
when it out. I know,
This is
What
where
fucks me
Alpha
up?
crashed into him, I think.
Something fucks me up here, or did I just lose it on my
That's
own?
what mechanics pulling holes to.
Oh, I just maybe lost focus, but I fucking lost it there.
Yeah, they
I'll have
made
words with him
contact with him. I
afterwards,
tried
yeah,
to slip
how
through the
about
gap, but he was reversing.
No, just sack him.
This guy was
Like an idiot,
fucking
man.
mad.
Not what happens here,
Why
ladies
you-
and gentlemen. Just disgrace.
No one was fucking holding their brakes,
Yeah,
bro.
anyway, swiftly on.
There was enough space, and then he
Portsmouth
backs up that
next
little
week.
bit.
You raced at this track
Aye.
2 seasons ago
That's
in the GT3s, whilst it was a prototype and
Yeah.
championship. What are
Sure.
your kind of memories from
I was
that?
racing
Is that
Adam
something you look
and
forward to heading back to?
Mark like proper. I was like, fuck me. Yeah, I was just managing like a 3.84 second gap. It was just hovering there all the time.
I think the Porsche is pretty strong.
And
Yopi,
I'm
what
watching
was
Adam's time, and Adam's time was like sitting like 3/10 faster than us.
You should just carry on.
Yopi, what was that lap that I was behind you?
Sorry?
What lap was it that I was behind you? I think that was like 48.
Yeah, very close to the end.
Full
I'm trying to
course
find
yellow
the
in 15
last
seconds.
major gold incident because it was a fucking lamb. There was a... Who's the Lamborghini in gold?
Wait,
It was Wilkins.
Broken.
10, 9,
Alright guys, I'm gonna hit the bed.
8,
Because
7,
he had a massive...
Jeff?
Thanks for lucky evening. I'll check you all next week.
3,
Cool, man.
2, 1.
Thanks, man.
Full course yellow.
Yeah, I think by hairs, but all good.
Yeah, I got
See you guys
the
next week.
open, yeah. Jeffrey, yeah.
Just cheers, eh? Bye.
If I don't
Cheers.
I'll be very disappointed.
Quickly check here.
I'll leapfrog to second place, Alvin. Second place.
First, ladies and gentlemen.
Bron. Me.
Let's,
Yeah.
see how you get on them rounds.
Let's go check the points.
I tried
Pressure
to.
myself.
I'll have words on myself.
Yeah, he's about
Okay, so
62 points
floor
ahead.
is yours, Nige. Anybody you want to
But
give a shout out
62.
But I haven't done that drop round
Thank you
yet.
to Steve, being my teammate, and yourself.
Yeah, he dropped
you being the team. Really
way
well
more.
progressed. Thanks to Nxgen for hosting the league. Any,
Yeah, so far he drops a minimum of 17. Only dropped 6.
We'll have thanks for you for doing the stream as well. That's quite good at it.
No problem at all.
No, they're asking for
Thank
me.
you, Nige. Unlucky about tonight, mate.
Where must I go to general chat
we'll
box?
get the team testing.
Unless these are-
We'll practice our pit stops next
There's no one in the waiting
week.
room.
So, good luck, thought about next week.
Stephen,
Yeah.
lap 50, lap
What?
53,
Okay, Nige will start.
Focus 8.
lap 53, JC Wilkins, look at the chase.
Focus 8.
But top 5 is still
Everything
a
here,
fairly
nee.
decent result, I would say.
Ja, dat is goed zo.
Drama we had in that race.
Fuck, ik ben meeschrijver, dat is goed.
Instant in that race, he was against the wall, he also ran
Oh,
out of fuel. So considering that, Fifth is good. Fifth is actually really good. Okay, I don't think we've got any more interviews, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen. We have not been able to talk to any of the race winners.
Must have been 3, yeah?
Fuck,
he got me position against Nigel
we
Stop.
want to give you the insights from the drivers at the top of the field as
Benji
well.
gained 7
Not just
points on me.
drivers, that volunteer for the interviews.
If I can turn back
It's
time,
good chatting to them to find out
fucking
what's
nice.
happening in their
What a
races, but we
sec.
also want to hear from the victors as well, in real life.
I will lose Sierra and he will
But
lose.
Yoppie, why did you...
But we
look at
are
you, these
going to
graphics.
break away now to our
What is going on
championship
here?
standings heading
You and
out
I
of
saying that
tonight.
the
They get
graphics don't look so
updated
good.
live on the go for these races.
The
When
graphics
we
didn't
have
look
our
like I'm
point
watching this
specialist
thing in
Paul Williams
4K.
helping us out.
You were at the back of that
Here we
land
go.
now.
Points heading out.
I was just curious how Steven's got such clarity and look at my cockpit. Look at this windshield.
Yeah. What?
Probably just your FOV.
No, but what? Also, what MSA do you use, or what?
I just run that two times with sharpening.
He leads.
I would say I'm 8 times. That makes a huge difference.
So now it's really getting ticking for Stefan.
I've heard that.
Disappointing start.
You can take it, you can take it.
We had a couple of wins, but a couple of DNFs.
It's not going to change now, because that's a restart option, but yeah.
5 points.
By the way, this is P3.
Yeah, he did a very good race.
A lot of points. Not his lowest scoring round of the season, which was Snetterton, which will not be a drop round.
No, he's got up already.
Yeah, he's got damn. He goes to the left here.
Go back. It's Skyline he breaks already.
Jack Pittas jumps into 4th place with Lucas Cedo not taking part at the moment. He jumps into 4th place with strong consistency.
Yeah. Play on, track play.
Tonight of any of the rounds. And Ben Altria, his best performance tonight in terms of points, came off the back of a win at Zandvoort and a 3rd place here, puts him 5th place in the standings, heading out of tonight.
Let's go on all and all.
Barber in 6th place, followed by Gaz Williams. Lucas Cedo, he hasn't taken part in the last
Okay, so it's
two
good fuck.
rounds, is in
Now
8th.
see what happens.
Jesse Payne Wilkins in
What lap is this?
9th position and Jamie Dory in 10th.
Lap 54.
Silver category and
So it was with Nigel and you and Nigel. I think Nigel just got past you.
Point gap at the top of the standings, as we mentioned earlier on.
So he wasn't.
Sheridan heading out of this round. They're quite a way clear of Matthew Addy. In fact, they're clear by just over 40 points from Matthew Addy, who takes up 3rd place. He's 18 points clear of tonight's race winner, Phil Madugal, who takes 4th place from Alan Kane, who falls to 5th place. And he's just 2 points ahead of Nigel Scott in 6th position. Jason Raff is 7th, followed by Paul Williams at 8th, Mark Baker in 9th, and George Stone
So that just looks too like a car to me.
bronze category now, and it's not an extension of the lead, but still a very healthy lead in the championship for Adam Wilson Weir of
Well, fuck.
62 points. Yes,
Fucking had no choice.
2 points from Wesley Lewin in 2nd
But
position.
Nigel Stock did the same move to me. We go through laps
Was a race winner tonight, to remind you. Rob Savage in 3rd position.
We're lucky to have
followed by
survived
James
this.
Berry in 4th. Stein Baton
I'm just seeing smoke at this point, and I don't know where it's going. So an argument could be made if I look at the chase cam.
Gabriel Papaconstantino
Brakes are on.
did not take part tonight, but he's 9th.
I can't see if his brakes are clearly engaged, but he sees an opportunity.
Teams Championship.
Motorport
CSA Team Wills will take the lead.
Nah,
in
it's
the
not Lewis
championship, so our
Report.
first
It's just
aim in the
fucking
top
annoying
five
because that's such a
all through
terrible
the
race.
season, and it's a great round for CSA.
Okay, but just
With
go like a
Michelin
few
missing
laps
one of
back
their
now.
lead
I want to just see
drivers,
that we
that
are
puts
almost
CSA
knocked
Team
you.
Wills in the top position by 14 points, piloted by Stefan Wessels, who finished 2nd tonight in golds, 3rd tonight for Jeffrey Kruger. Without Carl Ustason at the
2
moment,
laps or so
they've got
back
2
when I was right behind you. Go back, go back.
high-scoring
Nigel
drivers
wasn't
in
behind me yet.
their team still. Mission R, Adam Wilson is
Play this
carrying the
lap.
team at the moment. George Stone not getting the results he needs to help the team up, but they're still 2nd. Aztec, Ford
Look at
Mustang,
that.
Matthew Sheraton.
Just watch my revs coming out of
them tonight.
like
but
the
third
second,
place for them
the
still
last corner, just
with
before the
Wayne
last
Maxwell's
corner.
scored
I
1
did
and 2
something and I don't know what I
fourth and
did.
fifth.
But it's almost like I changed down when I shouldn't have changed, or just did it by itself or something.
Well, see now because we were racing and I was defending.
No, no.
But what I'm trying to say is I did also set up a compromised line on exit. at that corner.
I just watch it. I'm right behind you, and then
Yeah,
just
drop.
watch my revs here. Something happens with my revs. It will shoot up like.
Whoa, whoa.
I don't know. I can't tell you exactly what happened, but it was almost like I was driving into fourth, and then I think it changes down into fifth. Like I don't know.
Bruh, save. If you haven't saved your replay, save it and check it again.
Nah,
See
I
if
did save it.
see if your throttle or a gear shift spikes, because that looks like a controller issue.
But I was like, you're on the brakes. I was like, fuck, I'm not gonna now ride into you. I was like, hoping you may just get past you. I did touch you. I was like, yo.
It was a
fuck.
0x. Don't worry, it was a 0x. But you should look at your wheelbase and look at the replay with this moment with it, and have an input graph overlay on, and see if there's a spike in the throttle or something going on.
Just go out of the cockpit, like a Ford Chase or something, and then watch it. Or Chase, I don't know which one. Just see. This was so close.
Eesh.
Fuck it. I don't know. Don't
Yeah.
know what happened. But I was like, yo, in the middle of I'll never hear the end of it if I must ride into the back of your feet. Yeah. And then because of that, I then lost so much time. Nigel got me, so many other guys got me, and I was just like, ah.
But you see that momentary blip of go back. Come on, slow down. Yeah, that's it. Goes down, boop. It went up. It went back up. Yeah. Check your controller. It's sped up again. Fuck with you, like a mess. Does your point? I swear to God, it goes up.
No, man, uitgebreek. He was braking, and the moment he saw he was gonna nail you, he fucking dropped that throttle again. I'm gonna go watch the
Trying to do a
garage.
bin.
Go watch the garage 59.
Alright, that's done.
Did he say?
Like to
Did
thank
he
the
say
fans,
something?
the 2W.
Yeah.
I did a what?
Did you say was when you came out of the thing?
Nah, I sent a shout out to my teammates.
Shout out. I'll check that video now. Shout out to my teammates.
Shout out.
Team
Shout out.
CSA. Yeah. Are we?
To Wesley, Lewin.
Yeah, because most of those guys that go on the thing either have like a British accent or Irish accent.
Yeah.
Now Wes is like, whoosh.
Yeah.
Did you thank your sponsors? Did you remember?
Nah,
It pays me
I
alright.
didn't.
Nah, but fuck Wes. Say.
Listen, I forgot I had a spin on top of the mountain. Eh? I spun out.
What's
That's how
grain
many
comes
people
in a
fucking.
pint?
I
That's how
spun
many
out
people
on
crash,
lap.
bro.
I can't remember on what lap. So I had that spin. I crashed into Ellen, and I had to come in together with Rooney. So I had a fair amount of incidences. If I didn't have that spin, then yeah, I would have won by a more comfortable margin.
For what it's worth, bro, that Adam, I don't know if Adam, I think that there was a point in time that Adam Wilson, when I was in contention, I made a point of that night not getting past.
Yeah, lekker. Because they did the same fucking cuck in the beginning of the race with these two teammates in front of me. They were boxing me in between them and him. So whenever I got the gap on him, then they would slow down at the top of the mountain and go extremely slow through the S's.
And
then that would
do you
push
see
me
how
back
many
into it
times
again.
when they come on their back straight or the straight after the start finish, then just as they come around the bend, they move out of the way. They don't give you a slip. Almost like fuck you.
Yeah. No, exactly that. That's exactly that.
It's
Nice.
strange, but I swear to Christ, Altria did the same for me. Like, I'm a lap car, I go by. Now someone is fucking chasing me. And I don't know if it's also a full tilt car, but you know, for the entire run up until Griffin's, he fucks up 3 corners in a row. Now, I'm not gonna go try and fucking chase back B1 in class. But I literally have to fucking be 80% on the gas, and now people behind me are catching me. And then he gets back on pace and fucks off. So there is some shenanigans going on, yeah.
There was definitely some cuck tactics. Definitely.
Oh, yeah. Look, I'm entitled to race fucking bronze. They're entitled to DSQ. If I was race controller, look, I want the points though. It's a team sport, and I did serve my drive-through. I served it literally the moment they issued it. And you can check my fucking laps. I realized we were Folky's cock, and my opening laps were horrible. So there we go. But somehow I still ended up finishing. Let me check the standings because I actually have this shit faulted. P5? Give me 1 sec. Still got
Okay.
Stock, Baduggle, Cheverton, Jeffrey, Matthew, Jason. Why am I 2 laps down now? Wait, it's synced to my replay, that's why.
Warapus.
Yonai. Lanaya.
Taken, but only for a puss.
Waar's Kyle? That fucker het ghost laps gedoen in Bathurst.
Yeah.
We could have done without him. Can get the fucker out mini stock.
Yeah, I